Hey everyone, Jackfruit here. In today's video, I bring to you all a new storage vehicle. It carries huge storage of 6 grand chests, and despite that, it can go almost as high as the ice mountain, and as low as the water allows you to go. For this vehicle, I had 2 ideas for its controls, one with the trigger plates, and the other with the driver's seat as usual. I'll show you how to build both these variants, so you guys can choose and build whichever you like the most. Now, let's not waste any more time and get started with the build. This is the item list that you'll need in your inventory. These items on the top are the materials for building the base body of the vehicle. Now, as per your preference, if you wish to build the trigger plate variant of this vehicle, make sure to add these 4 wood and 4 blast powder to the list above. Otherwise, to build the driver's seat variant, then add these additional 2 planks, 2 granite, and 2 cords to the list on the top. That's all. Now let's start with the build. To begin with, let's place this large car jack. Then, from the floors section, find this ancient floor 3, and place it in the center of the car jack. After that, from the walls section, grab this umber half wall piece, and place one in each corner of the floor piece below. Then, from the toys section, find and grab this small thruster. But before placing it, make sure to decide the front side of the vehicle. For example, in my case, I am considering this mountain here, towards which my vehicle's front will be facing. So, according to that, on the wall pieces closest to that side, place 2 small thrusters like this, leaving 1 stud from the bottom. Also, make sure to keep these 2 thrusters on the default channel, that is channel 3. Then again, grab the small thrusters. Then place 2 of them here, one above the other. And 2 more over here from the top. Like this. Now, make sure to set these 4 small thrusters to channel 1. Then, once again grab these small thrusters, and place 2 of them here like this. And the last 2 over here from the top, like this. And lastly, set these recently placed 4 small thrusters to channel 2. Great! Our propulsion system is now set perfectly. Now, from the floors section, find this ancient floor 02, and follow along for its placements like these. Well, these frostpine floors are strong, and they don't break easy as compared to the other floor pieces. These floors are a perfect solution to support and protect our storage units on the vehicle. Speaking of storages, let's go to the furniture section and grab this grand chest. Then, place 1 over here. Then place 1 here, shifting 1 stud inside from the left edge. And similarly, place 1 more beside it, like this. In the same way, follow along for the placement of the remaining chests like these. Well, that looks pretty heavy, doesn't it? No worries though. Anyway, let's quickly get this 16 by 2 sugi thin floor. Then snap its placement here. And on the other side as well. After that, get this 12 by 2 sugi thin floor. And place 1 over here. Then grab this 8 by 2 sugi thin floor. And snap its placement over here. Similarly, repeat the same on the other side too. Alright. Now, once again grab this 16 by 2 sugi thin floor. And place it here by it, shifting 1 stud outside from the edge like this. Then grab this 6 by 2 sugi thin floor. And snap its placement over here. Now, repeat the same on the other side as well. After that, grab this 12 by 2 sugi thin floor. And place 1 over here, like this. Then, once again grab this 6x2 sugi thin floor, and place one in the gap over here. Similarly, repeat the same on the other side too. After that, get this 16x2 sugi thin floor. Then try to align it as low as possible over here. And then place 3 of them in the center, like this. Do the same on the opposite side as well. Then, grab this 8x2 sugi thin floor. And place 2 of them over here in the gap, like this. Then similarly, place 2 here on the other side too. After that, grab this 12x2 sugi thin floor. And place 1 over here. And then grab this 8x2 sugi thin floor, and snap its placement over here like this. Similarly, repeat this on the other side as well. Now, once again get this 16x2 sugi thin floor. Then try to align and place it here, by shifting it 1 stud outside, like this. Then grab this 6x2 sugi thin floor, and connect 1 over here. We'll do the same on the other side too. Then after that, grab this 12x2 sugi thin floor, and place 1 here like this. Then by grabbing this 6x2 sugi thin floor, we'll fill the gap over here. Let's complete this by doing the same on the other side as well. Now, to cover the thrusters from the top. Let's get this 6x2 ancient floor, and place 4 of them over here, like this. Then, find and grab this ancient floor 01, and place it in the gap over here. After that, for the last part, grab this 6x2 sugi thin floor, and place 1 here in the center to make it look like a stair. And then, follow the same on the other 3 sides as well. Perfect. Now, let's go to Vehicle Parts and Toys section, and grab this left fender. Then try to position and place it here, like this. After that, grab this right fender. Then position and place it at a right angle to the first fender, like this. Try to follow this small corner here as reference where you place these fender close to each other. Now, follow along for these fender placements on the remaining 3 corners of the vehicle. Perfect. Now, let's focus on finishing the top portion of the vehicle. In the building parts section, go to the fences. Then grab this rustic railing corner piece, and place it in each of these corner edges. Alright. After placing these corner pieces, grab this plank railing 01. Then follow along, by snapping their placements near these corner pieces on all the sides. Like this. After that, we need some lights. From the lights section here, grab this wall candle piece, and follow along for its placements. Well, lights are only a part of decoration, so feel free to use any other light pieces that suit your liking. Alright. This completes our base body of this aerial vehicle. Now, it is time to set up the balloons and controls for the movement of this vehicle. First, let's build the trigger plate control setup. To begin with, let's quickly place our map marker first. Then, from the toys section, grab this activated large balloon, and place 1 of it on every corner of the railing, like this. After that, grab a trigger plate, and place 1 over here. Then make sure to set its control to channel 4. Now hop on the plate and activate it. While keeping these large balloons activated, grab these activated small balloons and make sure to place them in the corners below, but not very much in the corner, like this, so that they don't break anything around while popping up. Leave the controls for these balloons on channel 4, which is by default for both large and small activated balloons. This way, we have perfectly set up a trigger to switch between two sets of balloons and respectively, two different vehicle functioning. After that, find and grab this activation switch and place one over here in the middle. Make sure to set its control to channel 3. And lastly, once again grab this trigger plate and place one here on the left side and one more over here on the right side of the vehicle. Then, make sure to set this left trigger to channel 1 and the right trigger to channel 2. That's all. This completes our trigger plate version of the vehicle. Now, for the second variant, let's build the driver's seat control setup. To begin with, grab this small driver's seat from the toys section and place one over here in the middle. Then, let's quickly place this map marker behind the seat. After that, from the toys section, grab this activated large balloon and place one of it on every corner of the railing, like this. Now, in the same way as we did in the trigger plate version, let's activate these large balloons using the driver's seat. And while keeping them activated, grab these activated small balloons. Then place one of it in each of the 4 corners below, like this. This way, we have perfectly set up a control to switch between two sets of balloons, similarly as we did in the trigger plate version. Leave the controls for these balloons on channel 4. And for the navigational control for the driver's seat, we've already done that when we were setting the thrusters. That's it. With this, we've finally completed with our build for this vehicle. Even though, here's a quick warning before you release the car jacks. Try to avoid releasing the jack while the large balloons are activated, because they will fly straight up the moment you release the jack. Instead, try to release the jack while the small balloons are activated. This will save you a big hustle if you wish to retrieve your lost vehicle high up in the sky. Now, for the final part of the video, let me show you the controls for both variants of this vehicle. First, for the trigger plate variant. To switch between the balloons and maneuver the height of the vehicle, use this trigger in the middle. Then, to turn left, use this trigger on the left. And to turn right, use this trigger on the right. And lastly, to go ahead, we have this activation switch here, which can be handled from down here besides the ramp. This trigger plate variant is easy and fun when it is handled with your friends alongside. It might be chaotic at first, but coordination is the key to survival, isn't it? Second, for the driver's seat variant. To switch between the balloons, press V on the keyboard. Then, to turn to your left, press the R key on the keyboard. And to turn to your right, press the F key. And lastly, to go ahead, press C on the keyboard. That's all. With a little practice, this vehicle is definitely going to be a smooth ride. Now, before we conclude, I humbly thank all my viewers for their overwhelming response on my videos. Every like and comment inspires me and informs me about what you guys like. So, if this design inspired you, make sure to leave a like on the video and your thoughts about it in the comments section. Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends so that more people can have fun. And subscribe to stay tuned to the future content. Thank you for watching. Happy building!